What's on Garden Route? Today we are chatting via Zoom with legendary musician Fergie Ferguson of Ballyhoo fame and his son Michael Ferguson, also a renowned musician. Together they have been making waves performing as Ferg and Son, and they will be visiting the Garden Route as part of their It's in the Blood tour this December. Fergie, let's start with you. Tell us about the origins of Ferg and Son and what is it like sharing a stage with your boy?
Well, I've been involved with Michael right from early days when he first started taking classical lessons on guitar, and I got involved with him, in his shows and recording with him, etc., etc. And then last year, um, it was just coming out of the blue. We just suggested, to go over to overseas because he's living in Austria for the last 4.5 years. Is maybe for us to go, me to come over and play some gigs with him, and it was really successful. So that's where it sort of come out of in a nutshell. Um, but it has been wonderful, to play with my son because I watched him grow up musically, etc., etc. And it's great for me to be doing this.
Oh, that's wonderful. And Michael, what does it feel like? How much of your choices to become a musician was influenced by your dad?
I would say 110% of my choices. I think I didn't have much of a choice. No, look, obviously growing up around all of Ballyhoo's and all the musos that used to come over to our house for braais, just when I was yay high, I was always around music, obviously, and going to gigs, late nights, and kind of I came become part of the lifestyle before I even realized it. And then when I was, I think, around 8 or 9 years old, obviously there were always instruments lying around, and I came up to my dad and I said, please teach me a chord or something. And he taught me my first guitar chord. And for me, that was obviously, I'm sure my dad knew it then as well. That was kind of the history. After I learned that first chord, I was always supported by my mother and my father in choosing music, obviously because he is a muser. So yeah, it's been huge, having that influence and platform to kind of look up to and a model to follow.
Yes, oh, that's beautiful. So it's in the Blood tour. Tell us a bit about the show.
Yeah, do you want? I'll you jump in. Yeah, look what we're doing with this in it's in the blood. That's our tagline, the name of the tour. We kind of we're doing a mix of original stuff, both Ballyhoo originals, some of my dad's and my originals, as well as a couple of covers, and we kind of combining it in a, as my dad said earlier, we've done shows in Austria, we've done shows last year, a couple in South Africa as well, but what we're doing for this tour specifically is very unique. Our approach to how we're doing the songs, the storytelling, it's kind of an intimate setting, what we're kind of going for, and how we got into this, some of my dad's stories, me growing up. So the way we're approaching it is very exciting and different for this tour. We're doing stuff from the 60s, we're doing stuff modern covers, some in a different way, a unique approach. A lot of instrumentation. So I'm playing a couple guitars and piano and singing, my dad's singing, playing bass. So it's really exciting repertoire, and we're obviously hitting the road at a high voltage because we're doing, I think it's 15 shows over about 3 weeks plus or minus. So it's up and going. We've got our roadie coming with us, and it's going to be awesome. We're so happy to be coming to the Eastern Cape as well, there where it's beautiful. So yeah, it's going
And
to
the
be
Garden
great.
Route, you guys will be in Knysna and Plettenberg on the 15th and 16th. So we're looking forward to that. Is this your first trip to your first, well, music trip to the Garden Route?
I'm sure.
No, no, we've actually I played down there a couple of years ago with Ballyhoo. We done three shows. We done Port Elizabeth, we done Knysna and Plett. We done three shows. That was 2 years ago, I think. But I mean, we have traveled down that way even from the old days, on tour, etc. So we've been down there. But I mean, things change every year. People change, venues change. So I mean, the venues we're playing are not even the same venues Ballyhoo played 2 years ago.
Yes.
Um, no, so the venues, I think Knysna is the gin bar in
Yes.
Knysna. and Plett, it's Shabby Fufu.
The lifestyle farm, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Well, guys, we are really
So
looking
yeah,
forward.
so
Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, well, we're super excited for them as well. You know, for me, it's one of the most beautiful parts of our country, that whole strip. So
yeah, it is.
even just to be there, never mind having the opportunity to play music, just to be there is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we are really looking forward, and we hope next time round, because I trust you will do this again. You pop in the George as well. We've got some lovely venues here, so yes, stay in
Yes,
touch, and we are looking forward to your show. We'll be taking the trip to Plett to come and see you. Well, either Knysna or Plett, we'll see what we can do, but we'll make a plan.
Please, that would be wonderful.
Brilliant.
That would be wonderful.
looking forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you so much for the support and for having us on today as well. We really appreciate the support for local music and what you guys are doing. So it means a lot to us, and I know you're going to enjoy the show.
Definitely. Guys, thank you so much.
Thanks, Beatrice.
Give it.